beautiful soul family. You know, the first step to healing is being honest with yourself. Because when you can be honest with yourself, then you can be honest with others. So I had to get honest with myself about this whole chat thing. As much as I want to chat, you know, and you know, do this thing, it's not in my ministry. So I will do chats on Fridays when I do poetry, because then I'm just reading. I can, you know, type and chat. Monday through Thursday. If you want to chat with me, call the phone number after 8:30 a.m. This is our guest calling in this morning. So it does that all the time. Why does my phone do that? I can't stand my phone. Okay. My phone often does that. I don't know why it does that, but it does that. And now it's not showing up in my call log. Technical difficulties this morning. At least my recording software is working. This is what you get when you go live, right? This is like real time. Okay, where's the phone number now? Is that the phone number? Yeah, okay. All right.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me get it set up. I don't know what's going on with my phone this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? Can you hear me?
Doing good. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm having a little, you know, technical difficulties this morning, but you know, that's what happens when you're you know, doing live. So, you know, you gotta kind of roll with the technical difficulties. So how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good this morning. Yourself?
Good. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you coming on this morning and sharing.
I thank you for inviting me.
I thank you for agreeing. Thank you.
Yes.
You know, we come from the same area, come from the same neighborhood, you know, and I saw you, you know, doing your thing. And I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm proud of you, you know, because so many of us don't make it out. You know, we don't get away. And, you know, a lot of us that come from that area, you know, are either dead or in jail, you know, so, you know, I see that you're doing, you know, something positive in your life. And you're making it happen. And I'm proud of that. And, you know, I want you to use your voice and tell people, you know, why it's important, you know, to change our mindsets, you know, especially when it comes to like wealth and all those other things. So before we get started, I'm just going to introduce you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce Emanuel Muhammad, and he's going to talk to us today about building generational wealth. And so what I wanted to ask you is that, you know, we all have a reason for wanting to change our communities, for wanting to build up, you know, people's lives. And so what is the mission and purpose of Purpose One Financial?
Well, our mission is to educate families on how to create generational wealth and break that generational poverty curse that you were just speaking upon.
And so how do you do that? How do you educate them? Tell us exactly, like, how do you do that to educate other individuals?
Well, basically, what I'll do is I'll set up a financial plan and see, like, I ask you what you, far as you're working, what type of work you do, what you can afford. This is basically getting life insurance. You want to protect the breadwinner of the family. The breadwinner is the person that's bringing in the income. Uh-huh. So by doing that, you get a life insurance policy. That way, if that breadwinner passes away, your family still can maintain and live, a stable life.
Right, right. And so why is life insurance important?
Life insurance is important due to the fact that it's, like I said, if the breadwinner happens to pass, you don't want your family sitting there struggling, unable to pay bills, take care of the doctor bills, take care of the mortgage. So with life insurance, it protects that. It helps you to be able to maintain. It also, you become your own bank.
Mm-hmm. A life insurance bank. Wow. Yeah, because, I think we know all too well that, especially in our communities, a lot of us don't have life insurance, and so when a loved one does die, whether that be by accident or, getting hurt on the job or whatever the case may be, we struggling to come up with funeral expenses. We doing all go ahead.
No, I was saying most of us we don't inherit much of anything. Now other people, they get inheritance that'll take care of whatever they need. That's unearned income, and they can file that on their taxes. You can't inherit low income housing and food stamps.
Ooh.
So life insurance is just something that will protect you. It's something that you need. Like I said, you become your own bank. If I get $1 million of life insurance, I can put it into my what's needed for my kids. They'll get that money, but at the same time, they have to do the same thing and duplicate what I've done. That's creating generational wealth. So their kids, their grandkids will be able to do the same thing constantly. When we grow up, we're not taught these things. We're not taught finances. We're taught go to school. That's creating a debt. Not saying the school is bad. Right. Not saying the 9 to 5 is bad.
Right.
But you want to be able to, just maintain your family and gain. I mean, you make money by even having a life insurance policy. I'll go into that later, but there's policies where, you get living benefits.
Right. So I guess that's the next question. So what is the benefit of building generational wealth in our communities, in the Black community?
Stabilizing the economy in the community within itself, as far as generational wealth. You spent, as far as the stores, we're able to, entrepreneurs can come in the community and start their own businesses. Say, for instance, if my children I had a policy and my children use that money to start a shoe store in the community. Mm-hmm. It's Black owned. It's stabilizing the community within itself.
Right.
I mean, you can do the 9 to 5, but it's going to be very hard for you to go out there and take half of your check and start trying to pay rent at a storefront.
Right. Yeah, because that's an additional bill that you're trying to.
Right.
Yeah, and so a lot of us wonder why we're not really hitting our target. We have these goals, we have all these aspirations, we have all these talents, these gifts in the community. And we're striving to become better and to have our own. But we're still stuck in the 9 to 5. And like you said, there's nothing wrong with the 9 to 5, but I think a lot of us get lost in the 9 to 5.
Right.
Instead of using the 9 to 5 to our advantage. And like you said, using that 9 to 5 to purchase like this life insurance policy that we could continue to put money into if we signed up for a 401k on that 9 to 5. And I know you're going to explain more about that later, but we're supposed to be using the 9 to 5 to our benefit and not to our detriment. Is that true?
Oh, most definitely. You want to become your own boss. And this all fits in with getting the life insurance policy because you are gaining money and it's untaxed. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like I said, you're duplicating this. The rich has been doing this for years.
Right.
This is just something that we're not taught and we need to know. And that's what I'm here to do. What I learn, I educate my people in doing so.
Right, right. So, what other ways are you educating them? Are you having classes or?
Yes, we have a platform where you come in as a partner. We have classes like 3 to 4 days out of the week and teach you how to be a licensed life insurance agent in your state. Mm. And we talk about term policies. We talk about retirement premium, index universal life, which is, you can say, the new life insurance called universal life with the living benefit. Mm-hmm. And we just break it down, the definitions, and we talk to you on how to speak with the people. You speak in the language, is what we call it. Uh-huh. And that's just another opportunity. Now you're becoming, you have your own business now.
Right.
Just like us, and you're moving, you're making money. That's stabilizing your community there. I mean, it's not too many Black-owned life insurance companies here, period.
Right.
And we work with over 30 different insurance agencies that's been here for over 100 years.
Wow. So how do you partner with those insurance agencies, the ones that are known insurance agencies?
When you become a licensed insurance agent with our company, you have a number. Your number will give you the link to all those agencies. You automatically are partnered with them once you partner with us.
Okay. So it's kind of like a real estate agent who automatically has access to all the MLS listings, regardless of what company you work with.
Correct.
Okay. Good. So a person can be their own insurance agent and go out and take that to the community, correct?
Correct, yes.
How do they go about doing that?
Contacting me. Mm-hmm. And then what I would do is go into a partnership agreement. I'll go over the details, and you on working now. You got to go to the classes, pass that test. Mm-hmm.
So they become a licensed insurance agent.
Yes, in their state. And they can also take the test in other states as well.
Wow. So how do we as a community, and I know you spoke about this a little bit earlier, but tell us a little bit more how we can benefit from Purpose One Financial and obtaining life insurance through Purpose One Financial.
Basically, you will be preventing the racial wealth gap by increasing and transferring wealth. And that's critical in improving the lives of future generations of the Black community. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us more about so like if I'm a person who is working a 9-to-5 and I know I want to get out of my 9-to-5 and you're telling me that I can, do my 401k.
You can do this part, not to cut you. You can do this part-time. Like if you're working, my wife, she's my partner. She's active duty military, full-time. And right now she's doing this part-time, but you still can do this part-time and make more money like a full-time job.
Right.
So basically you show up to these classes, they teach you. I mean, my mentor, he got his license within 4 days.
Wow.
So it's not going hard as far as the testing. So it can be done.
Right.
I mean, if you're taking an hour out of your day just going on the classes and studying, the test, you can get licensed 4 to 5 days. After you get your license, now you're talking to people, you're explaining, you know the words now, so you're educating them on life insurance like I'm speaking with you.
Right.
And it's just trying to get money. You're getting money now. You're licensed, you're getting money.
Right.
And you're helping people. You're educating people. It's nothing like doing something that you love. If you love helping somebody, you definitely make it in this business.
Right. I think that's the key factor in any business. If you enjoy helping people and wanting to see people become better versions of themselves, and to get out of, that cycle of generational poverty where you're living paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul, then you're changing not only your life, but you're also changing the lives of your children because you're teaching your children how to create that generational wealth when they get older. And like you said earlier, we're not taught these things. We're not taught how to balance our checkbook, the importance of saving, the importance of having a life insurance policy. Most of us are taught, to get the newest Louis bag, or, we can't even afford rent, but go out and flex. Go out and flex like you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Go get an Apple iPhone instead of paying that $60 and get you life insurance that covers you for $300,000.
Right.
Things that's needed.
Right. Necessity. Yes, we're not taught the importance of necessities, and it's not saying that you can't have nice things, but you have to make sure that you're living that lifestyle before you try to live that lifestyle. And we wonder why we're in debt. It's because we're trying to show out for other people and we don't even have it.
Or the first thing you think of when you think of life insurance is just death. So now that's something that makes people run away from it.
Oh, that's good. I mean? Yes.
And not what it is. It's definitely not what it is. We always look at it as the opposite. So I think you should think backwards. Like, life insurance is something that you do need. You should tell your kids, when you tell them about education in college, you should be speaking about life insurance.
Oh, that's good.
It's that important.
Yes. And you know what? That was very wise of you to say that because people they fear death. And so when you talk about wills and life insurance, that deters people. They think, oh, as soon as I get a life insurance policy, I probably gonna die. We have this negative mindset, and we got to change the mindset. And that's so important when it comes to purchasing life insurance and getting your will prepared. It's not like, I guess it's more superstitious in our community, whereas we think like that. And it's not saying that it's going to happen. It's saying that protect your
being prepared.
Yes. Protect your family. Protect your family in case something happens. You could be walking on the street and somebody hits you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens every single day.
And if they're not covered, what do? They go run to a GoFundMe. GoFundMe takes 10% of that. So you still asking for help when you could have just did something simple, got a life insurance policy for $50 and been able to protect yourself. Protect the breadwinner.
Right.
The person that's bringing in the income.
So tell us about the different policies.
Okay, we have the cheapest basically would be term policy, provides coverage for specified numbers of years, say for 20 years. And then once it expires, you have to redo that policy. Then you also have a return of premium. That policy you pay on, and once that expires, you get that premium money back. But you still have to redo a policy, but that money you still get back. And then you have indexed universal life. This type of policy is insurance that has the living benefits in addition to the death benefits. The living benefits will cover critical and chronic terminal illness if someone becomes sick.
Okay.
And then you also, if you come sick, you have to supplement your income. It covers that and your medical expenses as well.
Wow. And what's that one called?
UL, Universal Life, Index Universal Life Insurance. Another thing that a lot of us do not know about, living benefits.
And so what are living benefits? What is that exactly?
Say if something happened, like you were just saying, somebody get into an accident or something, you still, now you can't work. So those living benefits kicks in, well, it'll take care of your bills. It'll take care of your medical bills. It'll take care of a roof leak. Those are the living benefits.
Mm. And that's what the index.
That's index. Yes, Index Universal Life.
Mm-hmm. And so So if they lose their job, they still can receive. So it's kind of like unemployment benefits almost.
Yeah, but it's your money.
Right.
You've been paying into it. This is your money, So that's better than you using your funds, your money, and it's separate from the death benefit.
Oh, okay, okay. So you get life and death.
Yes, living benefit.
Wow, wow, that's awesome. Yes, that is awesome. So I know last time we talked, you said something about the 401k. Tell people about how that works.
Well, your 401k, if you're letting it sit, it may take money. A lot of people lose money if they're not paying attention to their 401k. You can change your 401k into an annuity. That's how that works, and it's protected. You don't have to worry about you losing any money. You can't lose any money once you flip it over into annuity.
So typically through our employers, you're saying that we're losing money?
If you sit there, you're not using it, or say for instance you did have to use it, they taking funds from it.
Right.
So in order to stop that and not worry about that, then you could go ahead and change it over into an annuity or IRA.
So could we do that? Could we take it out of we can't do that though until we quit, right? Or how does
you can transfer your 401k over into an annuity while you're working.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
And so what's the difference between the annuity and the IRA?
Just a minute. IRA works like the stock.
Okay. Yeah. You fine. Take your time, because I think this is very interesting that this stuff is not told to us, and so in a sense, we're like wasting our money almost. You know what I'm saying? Like. And I feel like we're almost being, our money is being taken from us. The more money that we, try to make on our 9-to-5s, because this information is not given to us, it's kind of like it's being taken from us. You know what I'm saying? And to prevent us from, in a sense, losing our money, if we can transfer our 401ks and begin making money, you
always want to continue to make money. You put money in the bank and it's really not making any money. It's just what is it, 0.1 on a dollar, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And that takes a long time to do anything. So savings is not. You want to make your money make more money.
Right.
And in doing that, that's where the index universal life can help you. Flipping your 401k into annuity, those things make money and they're safe. Bank is safe with your money, but it's not doing anything, just sitting there.
Right, right. And you want your money to make money.
Most definitely. And we do teach that in the class. And the class is not just like, okay, I'm paying this and I'm paying them. This is no Forex or nothing. This you pay, you getting the ID code, you're becoming your own business. It's a difference,
So I know that you're in South Carolina. Say I'm still in Cleveland, Ohio, or say I'm here in North Carolina, and I want to take advantage of this and become my own licensed insurance agent, but you're in South Carolina. Now I know North Carolina is nowhere from you. Like I think we like an hour and a half or 2 hours apart from each other. But I believe so. But say that it is somebody still in Cleveland. That's at least 8-hour, 10-hour drive from you. So are there people in Cleveland that you could hook somebody up with to take the classes, or how does that work?
As long as you are in the U.S., I can register you for your classes. You will take your test in your state. It's either online, you could take it, or you go down to the main office and take the test there. it doesn't matter where I'm at. All I do is I get online, I register, get your information, I register, get your number. Once I get your number, now you're linked into all the classes.
Mm-hmm.
Once you feel that you're ready to take that test, you'll go downtown in Cleveland, Ohio, and take your test, probably 30-minute test. Or you can do a proctor exam online.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, that's awesome. So, do y'all offer like, well, because I know everything with the COVID and everything like that. So, are y'all offering face-to-face classes, or just
right now? All the classes are held online at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all held online at the moment. So, I mean, they still work good. I mean, it's Zoom meetings. You have the Zoom meetings.
Right.
And you just go over any questions you have. You go over all the details, the definitions. You even have a platform where it's like maybe 200 questions in regards to annuity, term, all the policies that I named to you before and explained. You just go over those. And that's basically the test, to be honest. So once you learn that, you take your test, you get licensed, you get your number. Now it's just basically time to make money. Get out there, help people, and help yourself as well.
Right. So, so how do people get in touch with you if they're wanting to get a policy? How can they support Purpose One Financial? Let us know how they can get in touch with you and if they needed to.
Definitely. I mean, supporting us, you contact us so we can go over a financial overview for you. Reach out to us for opportunities as well. I could be reached at 330-396-2433. And also my Facebook is Emanuel Muhammad. You can contact me there. On Instagram, it's Purpose One Financial.
Okay, and I'll make sure that I add all of that information into the description box for people to get in touch with you. And once this is available, I will share the link with you, and I'll make sure that it gets cut so people can so that I can blast it or whatever. But if there's anything else that you want to share with us, go ahead and share that.
Protect the breadwinner of the family and get covered. That's what I would like to say. And I also would like to thank you for inviting me again to Mother's Touch. It's a great platform and you're doing great things.
Thank you. I really appreciate you coming on this morning and sharing that information with us, and just continue to, do what you're doing. I think this is not only a great thing that you're doing, but it's a necessity, like we said earlier, because, we don't teach our kids this. And I think that this is the number one reason why we are not where we desire to be in our communities. But it also has to do with changing our mindsets behind the things that we really and truly do need and the things that we can go without. Because unless you have that money to go out and buy Louis, and buy all that extravagant stuff that you want, you cannot live in debt doing it. You absolutely cannot live in debt doing it. Sometimes we got to wait. We got to wait until we can get there to get it, and actually sometimes when we're there, it's like, you know what? I don't even need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even,
right.
I could go out and buy a nice little, bag or, shoes and stuff like that, because you realize the importance of creating, like you said earlier, inheritances for our children, and leaving them on good standing. Like, we don't have that. We're left with generational debt. We're left with addictions. We pass down abuse. Like, we got to start passing down.
It has to change.
You said what?
Knowledge.
Yeah.
You're right. It has to change. We got to pass down knowledge.
Yeah.
Same way they do it, we got to do it. It's duplicate.
Yeah. That's what it's about. We want to fight, but we need to start fighting with our minds. more than we do with our hands and our, and guns, like we need to gain that knowledge. And like you said earlier, it's not so much about, going to school. Yes, some people go to school to get an education, but there are so many other tools and resources out here like Purpose One Financial that's educating without the need, to attend a 4-year school or a 2-year community college. This is, like you said, a couple of days or however long it takes, weeks or whatever, and then 4 hours to go take the test, so this is not something that you have to spend years obtaining a license for. This is something that you can do immediately,
right. With no debt. With no debt.
Right. Yes. No financial aid debt. So correct. And it's a minimal cost, to do it, to get started. So I think that this is a wonderful platform that you're on. And it's going to change lives. It's going to change so many lives. And that's what it's about. It's about changing families, because families change communities. We can't do it by ourselves. So I really do thank you for coming on the show this morning and blessing us with this wealth of information, because we definitely need it. We definitely need that.
I thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I want you to have an awesome day. Thank you for joining me today.
And you do too. Bye.
Bye-bye. So y'all heard it there. Okay. I will leave Emanuel's contact information in the, I'm getting a little emotional right now. I'll leave his contact information in the description box and the reason why I'm getting so emotional is because, I've been in a lower energy space because my cousin was only 31 years old and he was killed. He was murdered September 7th, 2020. And so Saturday was his 60 day. It's been 60 days since he's been dead. And so I know Emanuel. We come from the same place. I tell people that I'm just a little brown girl from the hood of Cleveland, and I was telling my mother the other day that there's only 3 things that can happen in the city of Cleveland. You either get out of there, you either go to jail, or you either end up dead. And my cousin ended up dead. But Emanuel got out. And I see so many of us stay there and we stay stuck. And it's because of our mindset. It's because we don't believe that we deserve better. We don't believe that we can achieve our dreams, that we can, but like he said, it's not about us. It's not just about creating generational wealth for us, for ourselves. It's about doing this for other families, for other communities, to change communities. We bitch and we moan and we complain about Black lives not mattering to other people, but Black lives don't matter to us. And I've said this before. We don't support each other. When we see someone trying their best to get out of their situation, we try to bring them down. We'll go out and support a Louis Vuitton, whatever, I don't know, Louis Button or whoever he is. We'll go out and support a Tommy Hilfiger. We'll go out and support Polo, Abercrombie. But we won't support that boutique that's in the hood. We won't go support them boutiques that are in our neighborhoods. We won't go and support the shoe stores. We'll go to Foot Locker. We'll go to all these other places. But when somebody in our neighborhood is trying to become the best version of themselves and create generational wealth for their families, we talk about them. We don't support them. It's all mindset, though. It's all mindset. Because when you begin to change your mindset, you begin to change your life and the lives of others. You know, as he said earlier, we're not taught how to balance a checkbook. We're not taught the importance of life insurance. We're not taught the importance of annuities. We're not taught the importance of 401ks. We're not taught the importance of stocks, IRAs, wills. So people not fighting over stuff. Let's stop leaving our kids let's stop passing down abuse, addiction, and debt. And let's start passing down inheritances, land, and knowledge, and health, and healing. Because the same way that we pass down these negative things, abuse, addiction, and debt, we can change our mindsets and pass down health and healing and wealth. We can do that. And I've said before, I'm living proof of that. And that's what I'm teaching my daughter. I'm teaching my daughter something different, something that I didn't know. Because I want her to teach her children, you know. And although my son does not live with me, you know, I still try my best to talk to him about these things too. But, you know, he's a grown man. And so you know how grown men are. And it's easier to educate children than it is people who are stuck in their ways. Because sometimes they're not ready for that conversation. And I understand that. I absolutely understand that. And I respect everybody because I know how hard healing is. But healing our mindsets, that's the only way that we're ever going to experience something different. The only way. There is no other way. You have to heal your mindset because we were taught so many things that were not true. We were fed so many lies. And so we have to gain some knowledge in order to change our mindsets. And like Emanuel said before, it's not necessarily about going back to school. You know, I chose to go back to school. That was my decision because I wanted to complete something that I didn't do, that I gave up on. But and as Ashley said on Monday, everybody, you know, school is not for everybody. College is not for everybody. Yeah, you want your kids to get out of high school. You definitely want them to do that. But college, that's not for everybody, you know. But you can be an entrepreneur. You can definitely do that, you know. And once you're an entrepreneur, serve, help other people, serve. So that's what it's about. It's not just about getting money for yourself. It's about helping other people to accomplish their goals because you will automatically accomplish yours. And I think that's a quote by Jim Rohn, and I'm sure I have it on my goal list, but I think it says something like, if you can help other people get what they want, then you automatically get what you want. So I thank you all for joining us this morning. I know that it is, you know, early. We're getting off here early, but I have a lot of stuff that I need to complete. My phone is apparently blowing up. And I got a lot of stuff that I need to complete for the broadcast tomorrow. So for a lot of stuff that I'm completing. So, you know, and I'm still getting my stuff finished with school. This is my last semester. I'm graduating. But I got school, I got business stuff. So I am going to go ahead and end us out with prayer. And again, all of Emanuel's information will be listed in this broadcast in the description box below. Reach out to him if you are interested in learning more about getting life insurance, or if you are interested in learning how to get your own license to become an agent and help people in your community. So, oh, dear universe, dear universe, I love you so much. I love you with every fiber of my being, with every breath that I take, with every move that I make. You are my everything, my world, my life. You are the air that I breathe. You are the song that I sing. You are God. You are the universe. You are my prana, my chi, my world, my life, my everything. You are Mother Earth, Mother Nature. There's no separation to who you are. We try to divide you. We try to divide you up in pieces, and you are just one. You are all of it. You are the song that I sing, my melody, my harmony. You are our provider, our protector, our physician, our lawyer. You are the greatest magician, the greatest creator. You are our anchor. When the angry oceans are raging, you are our shelter from the storms of life. You are a mighty fortress that surrounds us when the enemies come in like a flood. You are our hiding place when we need to go in solitude and hide away from the world, and the anger of the world, and the hate of the world, the fear of the world. You are our greatest resource. You are our greatest source, because you give us the gifts and the talents for us to be able to create. We are all creators because we come from the Creator. Help us to create opportunities for the people in our communities. Help us to give. Help us to see that success, true success, comes when we are giving to others, when we are giving our love, when we are giving our hands, when we are giving our time, when we are giving our knowledge to help others. It's not about us. Not about us. And so many people think it's only about them. It's not about us. It's about helping other people to realize who they are divinely. I thank you for this platform. I thank you for your glory that shines upon me, because I don't do this by myself. You are my strength. You are my best friend. You are my greatest supporter. You are my confidant, my lover, and my man. And I listen. You guide me. Now, I may not always listen. Sometimes I am a little hard-headed. Sometimes I am a little bit stubborn. But I do it anyway, eventually. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Even in fear. Even when I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. You're always there, cheering me on, telling me, you got me. I can do it. And I appreciate you. I love you more than any word could ever describe. I'm thankful for the joy and the pain, the sunshine and the rain, the feasting and the famine, the abundance and the need. Because I can never go without you. I will always need you. And I know that you want only the best for me. And I trust you and I love you for that. I am thankful for your high vibrational energy and that it continues to help us to rise above the energies of hate and indifference. And help us to flow effortlessly in the energies of love and compassion. It's a privilege and an honor to share my story, where I've been, what I've done, things I'm not proud of, things that I am proud of. Because I know that my voice and my story can help another hurting soul in need, another hurting soul that is experiencing pain and don't see a way out. I came out of the of hell to show them, with carrying buckets of water, showing them that it can be done. And it's a privilege and an honor to be here and to serve. And I thank you for that opportunity. And I want us all to just have a wonderful day today and rock this shit out. I love you, God. So be it and so it is. Amen. All righty. So that is our program for today. Again, I will leave all Emanuel's contact information in our in the description box, and so you can get in contact with him about life insurance. You can get in contact with him about learning more about the insurance business to become your own licensed agent in your state. Join us live here Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. I'm having conversations with real people, people who are changing lives, impacting their communities in a positive way. Okay. Like I said earlier, before I can be honest with other people, I got to be honest with myself. And I can't do chat when I'm having people on and when I'm talking myself. So I had to close down chat on Mondays through Thursdays, but I'll open it back up on Fridays when I do the poetry, because that's more of a laid back atmosphere. I'm even going to start doing the Floetry live tomorrow. Today is only Wednesday, girl. Friday, I'm going to start doing it on Instagram live too. So I'll be on YouTube live and Instagram live doing the Floetry. So I'll do chat and I'll be able to multitask like that because it's more laid back. But when I'm, in my passionate zone, when I'm talking, when I'm speaking with other people, like I can't do it all. I can't do it all. And I got to be honest with myself, and that's where it starts. When I can be honest with myself, I can be honest with you, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for real, but I'm a real person, I'm, like I said before, I'm just a little brown girl from the hood of Cleveland, you can't take the hood out of me, it's gonna always be there. That's just who I am. So, but I'm impacting communities, and that's what I want to do. I want to show people from where I come from that you can have the life of your dreams. You absolutely can, and you can help other people get there too. And that's what I'm doing. I've offered opportunities to people and they have either ignored me or, just haven't responded. And it doesn't matter because, the people who said yes are going to elevate when I elevate. So, the people who said no or didn't respond at all, no shade, but the opportunity is not going to be there. And I think we as a people remain poor in our mindsets, in our lives, because we pass over opportunities repeatedly. And a lot of people don't trust when you tell them, oh, this is a free opportunity to come on the show to talk about your business. Because yeah, I might only have 33 subscribers right now. I might only have 133 people following me on my Instagram right now, but that's not going to be forever. And so when this thing goes to 2,000 subscribers or 2K on my Instagram, and Emanuel and Ashley and Reentry and Father Figures and Mark, who has come on this program and shared their stories, imagine how their lives are going to change. It's not about me. It's about other people. And although I'm not at that platform yet, notice I said yet. Although I'm not there yet, I'm working towards that. And I'm already pulling people to come with me. And that's what it's about. It's not about you. It's not about, oh, I'll wait till she gets to where she needs to where I can follow her. Because at that time, the opportunity won't be available. So if I offered you a chance to come on this program, I would advise you to take advantage of that now, because that opportunity will not last. I can guarantee you that. So, and that ain't no cocky shit. That ain't no shade. I'm just telling you like it is. Because when this thing goes, the people who are already grabbed their hands and they said yes, they're going to go too. So connect with us. Facebook, Instagram, all that information is listed in our YouTube header. A Mother's Touch is a community-based program with the mission of providing coaching services, confidence coaching services to men in our communities who are finding it difficult to heal from the pain of their past. All donations that you submit to our website goes to providing healing resources, financial assistance, and support to men in our communities. But not only men, we support other women too that are needing financial assistance. We pay for utility assistance. I hope soon that we'll be able to offer rent payments, because before I got here, I lived in my car. Me and my daughter lived in a hotel, and we were on the verge of getting kicked out of the hotel. And I went to the manager because I knew it was around income tax time, and I knew I was getting a nice income tax, and it would have helped me pay for our hotel stay. And the manager told me to go to his church. Well, I went to all these organizations that say, oh yeah, we'll help you with utility assistance. We'll even help you with rent payments. But I was denied. And I refused to go back to my abusive situation. I ended up having to go back to that home. I did. But I left in August and went back home to Ohio. So, I'm working on getting that story out as well. But I want to be that organization that says we offer rent payments. I know what it's like leaving an abusive situation and having to start your life all over again and struggling to do that because of mindset too. So, that's where I want to get this, this assistance too. But right now we are able to pay utilities, and I'm also including internet and cell phone. And right now we're probably only able to help a little once a month. And once those funds are exhausted, they're exhausted. But I want to get to the point where I'm able to help more people. So this is what A Mother's Touch is about. It's about helping other people. It's about being who I needed when I was leaving my abusive situation, because I am not the only one who stayed in an abusive situation, because everyone around me was okay with it. And when I left it, everyone around me was not okay with it. But I have become a healthier and greater version of myself. And I want to help other people to do that too. Because abuse doesn't stop once you leave the situation. It doesn't. Because they don't like that you have healed, that you're moving on with your life. So you still will have to deal with some things, but you'll be in a greater mindset and a greater position in your life to be able to do that. So let me get over here and get on this phone and answer. And I put it on do not disturb while I was on the phone and doing this so that I wouldn't get these notifications. But all right, y'all. So yeah, donations. You can make donations on our YouTube channel. All the links are there. And we are a proud collaborator with organizations whose mission is assisting men with becoming the healthiest and greatest version of themselves. I want you all to go out, have an awesome, amazing, and beautiful day today. From my heart to yours, as always, namaste. Oh yeah, go watch the next video.